we're going to go through just a really simple class on wellness. And so it can be a really nuanced word in our culture today, as I'm sure you guys are aware. And I don't know if you've ever felt like that, but like you may have an idea of where to start or how to approach your wellness goals, but conflicting advice, right? There's so much conflicting advice and it leaves you questioning how to take action. I think most of you guys know that my husband's a doctor, my background's nursing, so at least we have that background. But without that, it's hard sometimes to know where to go because there's so much on social media too. But I've noticed with an increase in accessibility to information, the noise around solutions is it just creates a lot of confusion. So oversimplifying solutions to complicated issues that doesn't make quite a sense. Sometimes we oversimplify approaches to complicated issues, and that doesn't really align. And so if you feel like this, if you are ever confused by that stuff, you're not alone. It's very common. And in fact, most of the people I help feel exactly like that. I'm really passionate. You guys know me. You guys have been around me enough that you know I'm passionate about teaching simple science-backed approach to wellness, that I want to be able to create habits that you don't skip and lasting change that you can really pay attention to. I've got a nap right in front of me, so hopefully that doesn't keep up. Okay, so this is the wellness routine that takes less than 2 minutes a day that I've been doing. It supports our cellular foundation. It works. And when something is both simple and effective, it sticks, right? So I know you're spinning a ton of plates. I am too. It's a lot to balance all the things that we do in our lives. And it's no wonder that sometimes our own health takes a back seat and a very long list of priorities, right? So 9 years ago, I got introduced to doTERRA. And I found quickly that doTERRA is more than essential oils. So doTERRA was the key to creating a healthy home for me and my family. And my consistent results made it a trusted source for our daily wellness solutions. So it gave me confidence in my ability to support and nourish myself and to nourish my family. And it's become the foundation for a life well lived. And doTERRA made wellness simple for me. And I'm going to make it simple for you too today. So, with a proven science backed approach to foundational wellness, doTERRA's foundational bundles help all of us take the guesswork out of wellness. And a guesswork approach to wellness will cost us all time and money that we cannot afford to waste. So, most of us probably have a box or a drawer full of old supplements that don't actually absorb into our bodies and aren't usable by our bodies. Okay. Are you ready to avoid wondering if you're really doing something that makes a difference in your health and wellness? Like actually see results? I look at the approach to wellness in the same way that I would approach buying or building a new home. So, one of the first things that an inspector is going to do is they're going to check that foundation. It's also a great place to look if problems arise down the line. Are there cracks in the foundation? Is something leaking? Has something shifted that's not in alignment? When I think about a home that is full of strength and longevity, a home that is built to last, I know that that is attributed to the foundation of the home. A home that's not built on a strong foundation will not stand the test of time. It may not have the strength to be there for years to come. And so the foundation is where you go to find the root of a problem. It's very similar with our bodies. Nothing is more important than the foundation, which is supported by nutrition. You guys all know, I mean, that's kind of what we talk a lot about in our health, considering our backgrounds. With Mark being a pediatric gastroenterologist, we know nutrition is like the base foundation of things. And then I love this. It's a little scary, but like not when we know we can do something about it. So 9 out of the 10 most impactful risk factors are tied to poor nutrition. So nutrition really is the foundation for good health. Now, anytime we're not experiencing wellness to the fullest potential, I'd argue that it's imperative that we go back and look at that foundation. Sometimes, though, because there's already a house built on it, we can't always figure out a diagnosis or locate the problem that we're looking for, right? So it's the same with our bodies. Testing and diagnostics can only show us so much, and it's rarely the entire picture. And this is why I'm so fascinated and passionate about these new products called BMG, because it has the ability to go in on that cellular level and support the foundation of our health. It has the ability to fix our foundations, strengthen our bodies, maybe in places we just didn't even know needed to be touched, or cracks that we didn't even know needed to be filled. This is sustainable because it's easy and it's effective, and you'll notice results. Have you ever had a habit where you're like so gung ho and excited to start it and it doesn't stick and it doesn't last because it's cumbersome and there's just too many steps? So, I mean, how many times have you even like bought those little supplement containers and you filled them every single day and then you barely make it to Wednesday and you quit? So, the foundational wellness routine I've adopted works because it has science at the core of it. It's not just a new idea. This is a revolution in wellness, and this is the future of supplements. So, a strong foundation begins with VMG. This is your daily dose of vitamins, minerals, and greens. That's what VMG stands for. And more importantly, essential oils. It's not choppy, it's not chunky, it's delicious, it's easy, and it has liposomal delivery for your body. These are not your grandma's vitamins. This is not a handful of pills that you have to try and choke down or that maybe you'll forget to take. This is an amazing way to start your day. So VMG is going to deliver the results you're looking for because its liposomal technology makes it more bioavailable. So your body actually knows how to use it and can use it than any of the other supplements you might have taken. So this means that your body's absorbing and using those nutrients. So liposomal vitamin C, when you get it through the liposomal technology, it's going to absorb in your body 4.1 times faster than regular standard vitamin C. Liposomal vitamin E will absorb 5.4 more times more than regular vitamin E. Liposomal iron, liposomal calcium, liposomal potassium, they're more bioavailable and therefore more noticeable. It's because they're actually being used by the body. So doTERRA did this study to see how long VMG actually lasts in the body, and it lasts for over 8 hours in your system, which means you have all day stamina, you have all day energy, mental clarity, focus, relief from discomfort, any pains like that. It means your supplements are actually going to do the job you're hiring them to do. Now, a good foundation is good. We could change the country if everyone adopted even just this. But what if we can make it a little bit better? If you want to level up and really fill those nutritional gaps, adding E Omega Plus will enhance your results. So we source the best omega-3 fatty acids from the crisp Nordic seas, and we add wild orange essential oil to maximize the absorption and enhance the flavor while preventing the supplement from going rancid. So have you ever taken fish oils and then burped fish? Before this, like I had done that. I'd never found one that didn't do that. So that is the less than desirable result of a rancid product. Did you know that? But E Omega Plus, it's actually delicious. You can swallow these if you want to, but many people actually bite them open in their mouth like a gummy. This is a great way for anyone to take them that may typically have trouble swallowing capsules, like even kids. No fishy burps, no aftertaste, no rancid fish oil, but all the benefits of those omega-3s. So omega-3s are important to help our body's inflammatory response while supporting a healthy brain, heart, and digestive responses. And you might be wondering, do I need omegas? 100%, like emphatically, yes, the entire US population is deficient in omega-3 fatty acids. So ideally, the human body needs a 1-to-1 ratio of omega-3s to those omega-6s. But because of our standard American diet, which is really high in omega-6s, we have an abundance of those, and that isn't supporting our wellness goals. So ideally, we need to aim to reduce that intake of omega-6s and increase our omega-3s to find that homeostasis in the body. So taking the E Omega Plus has been clinically proven to decrease diastolic blood pressure. It also decreases your resting heart rate. And let's take a closer look at what this study found with this particular product. So when they did a study on this product, 100% of participants saw increases in their omega-3s. 100%, you guys. I think that is so cool. And then E Omega Plus decrease the diastolic blood pressure by an average of 6 points. That's actually very significant. And then the resting heart rate was decreased by 4 beats per minute. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a decrease of 5,760 beats per day or 2 million beats per year. And a recent research study found that participants who took omega-3 supplements, they had a 28% lower risk of a major heart health incident compared to those who took a placebo. You guys, that's 25% less heart attacks. That's really significant. So VMG will give you a solid start to your day. VMG and E Omega is even better But to have the best routine, we need to add one more small component, and that is PB Restore. So adding PB Restore addresses the gut microbiome, where 80% of your immune function takes place, and where there are actually more neurotransmitters than even in your brain. So gut health is foundational health. Let's take a really quick moment and define what our microbiome actually is, because not everybody knows. So just to put it super simply, the microbiome is a collection of tiny living things like bacteria and fungi that live on and inside your body. And most of them are helpful and work to keep you healthy by helping you digest food, protect against sickness, and care for your skin. So think about the importance of your microbiome, all those good bacteria that are an important part of our body functioning correctly. Then read this. So research shows that within an hour of a fast food meal, your microbiome has been negatively impacted. And 10 days of eating fast food destroys 40% of your microbiome. A little bit scary, right? I want to eat better on my vacations. To not eat the fast food. So our gut health is also important to our mental health. And my husband can attest to this. I think he was telling me like yesterday or the day before, like at least 10% of the patients he sees for gastroenterology would have their gastrointestinal symptoms go away if they just could take care of their like anxiety, their mental health. That would be huge with these kids that he sees. So it is a huge component. Our gut health affects that mental health. So the study showed that the bad gut bacteria, when there was a high amount of that, it was much higher in people with these mental health concerns. And then those who didn't have mental health concerns actually had a higher concentration of the good gut bacteria. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then this comprehensive gut support has 1 postbiotic strain, 24 probiotic strains, prebiotic fibers, and 4 bacteriophages. And this is the most comprehensive probiotic on the market. It's also microencapsulated to ensure that all of that beneficial bacteria colonizes in the gut and doesn't get killed off by the stomach acid, never making it to the gut. So for me personally, the thing that was a pleasant surprise when I started this PB Restore was the effect on my skin. I have very acne prone skin, and I haven't had breakouts since I started taking this about 1.5 years ago, which I thought was pretty cool. So whether you choose the good, the better, or the best option for your wellness, you just need 2 minutes a day to influence your health in a really major way. And this works so well because it takes the guesswork out of wellness. So this doTERRA system is designed to give your body exactly what it needs. You will actually have real, lasting, sustainable results. The foundational wellness bundle provides proven benefits without any complications, and it's really easy to follow. So I have tried to stick with systems before, but as soon as they get complicated and my enthusiasm like wears off, I totally stop being compliant. Anyone else? Like, so easy to do, right? So I've been using this foundational wellness system since last August. So over 7 months, and I never miss a day. I take it with me on vacation. I do it always. It's built to fit even the busiest schedules to ensure consistency and effectiveness. Now, these are just a few testimonies from some other people who are loving the system, but I want to tell you how I feel. So when I started to take the complete foundational wellness bundle, I wasn't expecting to notice a whole lot. And anybody who knows me, you guys know I'm pretty healthy. I cook pretty much all of our meals. I cook healthy meals. I eat well. I exercise, and I make sourdough, for crying out loud, you guys. My hormones are in check. I have an Aura ring that like tracks my scores. If you don't know what that is, I also have an Apple Watch. It's similar, but it actually is more accurate, and I can see everything in an app. And so they have a whole cardiovascular section there. And since I started taking this, I would think I was about at level of my age, or it would go back and forth between that and like 1 year below my age. And I've dropped to 3 years younger on that. And it just is going to keep dropping. Like I'm watching those scores improve. So I've been very impressed. And then my friend Dana is similar to me in that she's pretty healthy, but she shared with me that she did have some like random stomach discomfort that she couldn't explain, and head tension several times a week that wouldn't go away. And even though she was experiencing these less than optimal symptoms, she still wasn't even actively looking for a solution. She was just kind of learning to live with it. She didn't start taking the foundational wellness bundle to actually solve anything. She started taking it because she knew that the foundation of her health mattered. It was kind of like her way of putting on her own oxygen mask before the day started, so she could be ready to kind of take care of everybody else, all of her kids. And what was surprising to her was that the things she was feeling, that discomfort that she was having, and the annoyances that she was just trying to figure out a way to live with, they started to dissipate and completely went away in 2 weeks. Stomach issues, gone. Head tension, thing of the past. She told me she's never felt better and she owes it all to VMG. I just love that. So, in just 2 minutes a day, you can expect more energy, you can expect better digestion, clearer thinking, and better focus. You can expect long lasting clinical results. You can expect to have improved sleep with a balanced mood and less stress. I'm still waiting for that last one to kick in. And you can do a lot of things for your wellness, and you probably have, but we can do all the things and get absolutely no results, or we can do something that is backed by science and clinically proven and simple. This isn't just about hearing how a wellness system works. This is about experiencing change. So when your body gets the right support, you'll feel it and you will know it. Once we build that strong foundation, the foundation can be built upon. So if you haven't started your wellness journey yet, this is where I recommend that you start just 2 minutes a day. Very simple, very effective. But maybe you started your wellness journey and you're seeing that there are a few gaps that need to be addressed. So focus first on that foundational wellness and then go back to the model of VMG, E Omega, and PB Restore. And once your nutritional gaps are being filled, we can start tackling things that are more targeted or individual to our wellness. Maybe you need more metabolic support, or maybe you need to focus on resting and managing stress, or maybe your toxicity is too high. Wherever you feel that next area that you want to focus on in doTERRA, they have the building blocks to kind of support you in all of those areas, whatever your wellness needs are. So doTERRA provides lasting, sustainable solutions on all those different aspects, which I think I love. I mean, obviously, you guys have been doing this for 9 years. Like, I didn't start teaching. I started because I was using the products, and I just have never stopped because I love them. They work. So if you're committed to focusing on your foundation, doTERRA, this is the best part, is going to reward you by helping you to grow your essential oil collection with the most popular and the most reordered essential oils. And these are the essential oils that I think every home has to have. Oils that will empower your daily wellness routine and empower you to support your specific needs. So having effective tools like essential oils at your fingertips allows you to nurture your body physically, mentally, and emotionally every day. And now you can expand your collection with our most popular essential oils absolutely free. If you focus on your foundations, doTERRA will focus on the rest. Our wellness starts with a strong morning routine, but the choices that you make throughout the rest of the day, they still matter. So insert essential oils. Oils help you to customize. There are solutions for your energy, your stress, your relaxation, your immune support, your fitness, your digestion, and so on. So essential oils add an extra layer of support to your daily wellness routine, and they work alongside your supplements to help you feel your best. So doTERRA has removed the guesswork by sending you a popular new essential oil every month for your first 12 months. And when I think about it like building a house, it's like instead of going home with a dozen paint samples and trying to figure out which color to paint each room, guys, I've done that. Not fun. You probably have too. You just get one color with specific instructions and it completely eliminates that overwhelm. So when you order your foundational wellness bundle every month, you'll get one essential oil for free. But this isn't paint. These are precious bottles with safe solutions that every home needs. Don't put it on your wall, it'll work. Let's talk a little bit about how we're going to use these essential oils. Okay, so first of all, let me just take one of our most popular oils. This one's called peppermint. It comes free when you order your foundational wellness bundle for the first time. Oils from doTERRA are not only pure, but they are potent. Every liter of essential oil is tested to ensure that it's pure, meaning it's sourced from nature, it's free from additives, and it has a specific chemical profile to ensure results every single time. So essential oils are also more powerful than herbs. So 3 pounds of peppermint plant material go into one 15 milliliter bottle of peppermint. So this comes free when you get started with your foundational wellness bundle. Peppermint is cooling to the body. It is highly supportive of the respiratory and the digestive system. And it's the oil that you want to turn to when you're feeling like you don't have enough energy to get through your day or you're distracted from all of your tasks. So this is the oil for you and it will work for you every single time. The reason doTERRA oils provide consistent results is because of that purity and that potency. So to explain this better, we have to talk about pancakes, okay? Now, I know many of you have experienced delicious, pure, straight from the maple tree maple syrup. It's incredible. There's nothing else like it. There are no additives, there's no preservatives. It's just exactly how nature intended it to be. It's extracted, it's boiled, it's bottled, and it's brought right to your pancakes for a delicious morning. But of course, there's actually a cheaper, less delicious, chemically altered substitute that could also be used. This is not maple syrup, but this is something that's popular on the shelves. And if you look at the ingredients, there's not a single drop of maple syrup in the counterfeit substitute. So think of that. Think of maple syrup when you're thinking about essential oils and you're going to the stores and you're seeing other brands on the shelves. They are not doTERRA. And this is what I want to have stick with you. doTERRA essential oils are the real deal. Every drop in that bottle is completely pure. There are no additives and there are no preservatives. We ensure purity and potency through testing as well as through our sourcing practices. So co-impact sourcing is the heartbeat of our company. It is seeking to source the best and help the most. And you can see on this map that we source essential oils from all over the world in order to give you the best, absolute best tools at your fingertips. So 9 years ago, when I started using essential oils for everyday wellness, I did it because they were safe and natural with loads of benefits without the side effects of most medications. They're also plant extracts that have been used for thousands of years. So oils are effective because they can permeate that cell membrane, supporting your wellness at that foundational level, the most foundational level possible, right at the cell. So essential oils are also affordable at just pennies per dose, and natural solutions can and will save you money. Okay, I want to teach you how to use them. We can use essential oils aromatically. This is by diffusing them or breathing them in, and this helps to kill airborne pathogens, surface germs. It's also the fastest way to affect a mood. So we can use them topically by diluting them and applying them to an area of concern. I love to apply oils to the bottoms of the feet. It's a good go-to spot because the skin of the feet just isn't sensitive. This is also a great place to apply oils that you really need, but you might not love the smell of, like oregano. Maybe you don't want to smell like a pizza all day. We can also use them internally. So internal use is possible because of that purity that doTERRA guarantees. Would not do that with anything other oil that you find. Drinking a couple drops in a glass of water under the tongue or in a veggie cap is a great way to target specific wellness goals. So now that you know how to use them, let's explore the 12 oils that you get absolutely free. You might want a piece of paper and a pen. Okay, these are the most popular oils. They're the most reordered oils. And I want to give you a quick overview of them so that you know exactly how to use them when you get them. So let's start with digestion. This is a great oil to start with, our Digest Zen oil, because every home needs this oil. This oil supports and relieves all the discomfort of the digestive tract. So it's the oil you want to have on hand for unexpected and sudden stomach issues or the occasional discomfort from overeating or a disagreeable dinner. And then we have MetaPower, and this is a wildly popular one because it helps stop the maturation of fat cells. It's part of the MetaPower line of products that we have that target our metabolic health. So I use this oil daily to dry brush as well as in my water to help reduce sugar cravings and to balance blood sugar. Lemon is the oil that I reorder the most. Anytime I feel a tickle in my throat, like right now, I've got a cottonwood tree out back, and not in our yard, but in a neighbor's yard, and there's all this fluff floating through the air. Like I use my lemon. That's going to help with that tickle in the throat, the sneezing, the watery eyes, all that stuff. So we can mix a little bit of lemon and honey for some quick relief if you've got something going on with your throat. This is also a key oil in reducing toxic load at a cellular level. So we also diffuse lemon daily, creating a home that smells like an Italian lemon orchard. And if you have little kids, lemon is the answer to gum in the hair, stickers on the car windows, silly putty in your carpet, and Sharpie on your countertop. Lavender is probably the most popular essential oil of all time. So lavender is calming to the body and to the mind. It helps you to wind down, to de-stress, and to create relaxing bedtime routines. Copaiba might be a new oil or something you've never heard of. This oil comes from the Amazon and has quickly become a favorite because it's just really gentle but very powerful. And as you're working on your foundational health, Copaiba can support focus as well as discomfort in your body. Okay, so it does a lot of things. Frankincense. This is one of my favorites of all. So we call this the king of all oils because it is so versatile. So think when in doubt, use frank. For me, the reason I love it is because I'm committed to healthy, glowing skin, and that comes with supporting healthy cell turnover. So an awesome thing to do is to add frankincense to castor oil and apply it to your face every night to reduce the signs of aging. Deep Blue is a topical oil designed to give our joints and our muscles some really deep relief. This is a favorite for athletes, for kids with growth spurts, men, elderly, basically anyone with a body except babies. So one use for this oil that people may not know is on your chest to help with your lungs when you just need some extra support there. It really supports opening up those airways. Tea tree is ideal for your bathroom or your first aid kit. So we use this to soothe itchy skin from insect bites or bumps caused by shaving. Tea tree is gentle and effective at keeping your skin really, really healthy. On Guard is a hero for immune support when used internally. So diluted, this oil is a favorite on the bottoms of the feet or up and down the spine. It's a really powerful blend of clove, cinnamon, rosemary, wild orange, and eucalyptus. And it helps to protect your body and strengthen your immune system. So you don't want to go through a winter season without On Guard. Serenity will make you feel exactly how it sounds, serene, relaxed, and present. This oil is like a spa in a bottle. It can help keep your mind at ease as you tackle all of your daily tasks. Breathe is maybe the most self-explanatory oil because you can use this for anything concerning your respiratory system. Diffuse this one through the night to open your airways and support a restful sleep. Use it on the chest or the sinus area, diluted, to relieve discomfort associated with seasonal threats. And then adaptive is my favorite for feeling grounded. I use this oil to fight the overwhelm that stress can bring on. So wearing this one like a perfume is not only helpful for my emotions, but it also helps me to reduce toxic load and avoid putting harmful fragrance on my body. I know that was really quick and you won't have to learn every oil at once. doTERRA will give you one at a time, month by month for free so that you can ease into using and learning and loving the benefits of all of these oils. Are you ready to experience your own powerful results? I want to help you get started. So the 2-minute foundational wellness routine is really simple. And just as that is simple, getting started with doTERRA is actually really simple. First, gaining access to doTERRA for wholesale customers is totally free. This is a $35 value, but I can offer it to you for free. And with that, you get wholesale prices for a whole year. You also have free access to our rewards program, which offers you all of those free oils that I just talked about each month, as well as points back for your orders. This is the way everyone reorders their foundational wellness products and other household staples. You also have unlimited access to other fun things like VIP education groups, community support, and free education so that you can ask questions. This is like free coaching. A major perk of being a customer is doTERRA's Refer a Friend program. So this is an opportunity to actually share doTERRA with others and earn money. It's wildly generous. Customers like yourself get a special link and you can share it with anyone you want, and they get to shop doTERRA's wholesale prices too. And if they decide to try products, doTERRA adds money to your account and you can use it to pay for your foundational wellness or anything else you want. I recommend starting with the best foundational wellness bundle and focus on fixing your foundations for at least 90 days. If you commit to supporting your wellness in this way, doTERRA is going to give you a free oil each month, every month, to build your oil collection with the must-have oils that we all love. In addition, the first time you order your foundational wellness bundle, you're going to get a free glass shaker bottle and a free bottle of peppermint oil. And when I say we want your wellness to be made simple, I mean it. Here are a few more perks and offers for getting started with doTERRA. So orders of 100 plus PV, you get free shipping. Orders of 125 PV, you qualify for that free oil every month. And if they're 150 PV when you're getting started, you actually get to choose a fun free gift. So this simple plan and easy to follow system is really effective and it's actually delicious. And it's guaranteed to move the needle forward in your wellness. The best time to fix your foundation is today. So what can I clarify for you? All right, you guys.
Question.